This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. During the next 2 hours, you're going to learn about things like, anxiety and love. We're going to talk about the magic of food. We're also going to spend some time with Robert Clancy talking about comfort and knowing about the comfort from beyond. He had an experience this weekend he'll be talking to us about. And during this hour, we're going to spend some time with Jennifer Wilson, who makes pink cupcakes. She's a breast cancer survivor, and we're going to find out more about the Susan G. Komen Foundation in the Los Angeles area as they get ready for their annual race for the cure. We're going to begin our program by going to one of my favorite cities, Chicago, Illinois, or as they used to say, Chicago, Illinois. I don't know why they did that, but they did. Gail Barnes, who is a technology and sustainability expert. We're going to be talking about recycling and health. And we met earlier this morning. Gail, welcome to Late Night Health.
It's a pleasure to be with you.
How did you get into the sustainability of recycling?
Oh, a long, long time ago, I was in South Africa. As you can hear, my accent is not typically Chicagoan. And I was in South Africa, and I was working for a packaging company, and they made a cotton-based packaging. And really from that time onwards, and as I grew older, as one does, one realizes one takes sustainability and environmental issues and running out of landfill and things like that, and the kind of world that you're going to leave to the folks that come after you. I started my career as a teacher, so very, very cognizant of the world that we're going to leave our kids, although I don't have any kids myself. And
you can always adopt Daryl and me. We're available. We come with wives and either stepchildren or regular children, but we are available for adoption should you want that.
Well, now you are #1 and 2 on my should I ever adopt list. I will most certainly think of you.
Is South Africa ahead of the United States in terms of recycling?
I wouldn't say so. Although the consciousness of the need to recycle is huge in South Africa, there is an artist who has built a pinnacle. It stands, I believe, hundreds of feet high, made of plastic bottles to raise awareness of the issue of plastic. Plastic needs to be recycled, and plastic bottles in particular. So the awareness is there technologically. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been there. But, just talking about recycling, the United States is the #1 trash-producing country in the world. Did you know that?
I did.
609 pounds per person. That sounds like that's a huge amount of trash a year.
With over 300 million people, absolutely.
China used to process nearly 1/3 of the recyclable plastic in North America. So North America, we're talking United States, Canada, and Mexico. But, and this is a big but, not anymore. There is now a garbage ban from China. It went fully into effect as of January 1. So we can't export our waste to China anymore. And with waste becoming more difficult to ditch, we are going to have to embrace a zero waste mentality. Time, money, and confusion are often the top three things that are given why some of us don't adopt a greener lifestyle. But, it doesn't have to cost a fortune or take a ton of time to become what I like to call an effortless environmentalist.
But at the same time, when we recycle, we're here in Southern California, and we have a recycling bin, a trash bin, and actually a third bin for yard waste. But the recycling bin, I throw plastic bottles, glass bottles, containers. They recently asked us not to put styrofoam thingies in there because they tend to blow. I think that blow out when they're dumped into the recycling truck. But I want to know what's happening to all that stuff. If we can't export it for recycling, can it be used for something? I remember years ago with the styrofoam, McDonald's was criticized because of their sandwich packaging. Now they turn it into park benches, which I think is a great idea. Is this stuff really usable, or is it just words?
If there is the infrastructure to handle it, and that involves, first of all, sorting it and then breaking the components down into, bits and pieces that can be used in other products, then the answer is yes. The thing is, with so much of the trash having gone to China in the past, there may not always, in every location, be the kind of infrastructure that one needs. It's called a municipal waste facility, where they take the waste material in and they sort it into different streams, so aluminum or plastic, different kinds of plastics. So if the infrastructure isn't there, it's going to take a bit of time. And
we're going to have mountains of this stuff if we don't already. Is it once it's sorted, and I tell my wife, if you have to rinse something, rinse it briefly because it's a waste of water. And like with glass, they melt it down to reuse. My understanding with the plastic is it's chopped finely and maybe melted again. I don't know what they do with the plastic.
Different people do different things with the plastic. Some certainly break it down into chips, and then that goes off to people who have a use for plastic chips. Sometimes it's chemically recycled. It just depends. There are many ways to recycle it, but you've got to have, just again, the infrastructure to be able to do that. And without that, the choice is landfill or energy from waste, also known as incineration, for places where they do have that as an option.
The incineration's got to be environmentally bad, I would think, because of the burn. You burn it and it gets into the atmosphere.
There are very, very clean energy from waste plants. Most of my experience is from Europe, but I can tell you that, for example, in Sweden, where much of the waste is used for energy from waste, because, of course, they use the energy they get for what is called district heating. It's kind of underfloor hot water heating, which is wonderful because it, your waste, the energy that is trapped in all that waste isn't lost. It goes to district heating. But the air quality standards are very, very strict in Europe. And, Sweden I know well because I spent 17 years working for a Swedish company. So the emissions, the air is rare. The particles or anything that should not be in the emissions is scrubbed from the emissions before they are released to air. So, it's once again, it's the technology. It exists to recover the energy from the waste and not have a problem with clean air.
We are speaking with Gail Barnes. She has a PhD. She's a technology and sustainability expert. She is teaching people to be effortless environmentalists. She's also known as the Effortless Environmentalist. And we're talking about really healing the earth, making the earth healthy for the next generation. Would you agree or disagree with that statement?
I would agree. And, talking about the earth brings me to one of my favorite topics, which is composting, because folks oftentimes think that the earth is just brown dirt, but the earth is actually a living system of, you've got the plants growing in it, and round the roots of the plants, you've got microorganisms that they get a benefit from the plants and the plants get a benefit from them. Now, how does compost, or for people lucky enough to have a compost stream, and I know out in California,
a lot of people do. We're going to take a time out. We're going to come back and speak more with Gail Barnes. We'll have her beautiful picture up on our website shortly, as well as an article and a link to her website as well. We thank her for sending out a tweet this morning as we record our show. We're going to find out more about composting, or I'm going to find out again how Gail pronounces that with her South African beautiful accent. Join us at LateNightHealth.com. Also visit us at Facebook, Facebook.com/Late Night Health Radio. We'll be back. Take it away, Daryl.
Love becomes an unlimited, renewable resource the instant it's powered by all the beauty within your priceless soul. And you are limitless. Love is also heaven's charitable cash. That's why you're meant to spend your life giving it all away to others. Just think of how rich you truly are. It takes but one kind heart to make a tree blossom with love. And it's your turn to grow with that love. Share your bounty with the world.
For more inspiration from Robert Clancy, visit GuideToTheSoul.com or go to the Moments with Robert page on LateNightHealth.com.
Want to generate more leads for your business? How about building a stronger social media following and better brand credibility to help increase your closing ratio? At Easy Way Promotions, we can help you to stop doing it the hard way and start doing business the easy way. With $1 billion relationship equity, a digital reach of 100 million plus, and over 18 years of business experience with entertainment and nonprofit, Easy Way Promotions is sure to boost your business. On March 24th at 5 p.m., come join us at the Business Expo Center in Orange County near Anaheim Convention Center. We're celebrating host and social media mogul Eric Zuli's birthday with a benefit supporting American Cancer Society. Come hang with over 30 celebrities and influencers, over 20 red carpet media outlets, and enjoy some amazing food and drink with a celebrity chef. For more info or to RSVP, call 877-399-2929 or download our free mobile app at easywaymobile.com. That's letter E, letter Z, W-A-Y. We'll see you there. This message brought to you by SafeSolutionsNow.com.